So, welcome to the first episode of The Inn, a Hearthstone podcast. I am your host, Kala Darwish, and we got my secondary host, John.
Hey, I'm Jonathan Torriano.
And we got my man, Richard.
Yo, this is Premium Tax. How you guys doing?
And we were talking about the new cards for Whispers of the Old cards in a slightly different format. We're going to bring to you our top 10 most anticipated cards, our top 10 most underrated cards, and our cards that we think are going to affect the meta the most. So we're going to start off with the first card, which are my top 10 most anticipated cards.
What is the first card?
The first card is Blade of Cthulhu. This is an interesting card. This card is gonna bring insane tempo to Cthulhu Rogue. Like, I'm not really sure how strong it's gonna be, because it is 9 mana and it's a pretty weak body, but it gives guaranteed kill on anything, even if it's untargetable.
Well, I mean, my problem with Blade of Cthulhu is, like, when you look at it, the stats, 9 mana, 4/4.
Yeah.
If no one's playing big creatures, it's just a waste of mana. Like, what's the point of playing it? Like, you're assuming
The meta is gonna be slow.
the meta's going to be slow enough that a 9 mana 4/4 is a value play.
Yeah. I mean, it does depend on the meta. I mean, it also depends on how good Cthulhu is, but we'll get to that a little bit later. But saying is, if the meta is slow, it's going to be a really good card. If it's a fast, mid-range aggro meta, it might not be.
I
Too
mean,
slow to play.
I guess
Fast.
you'd only. I guess you'd only ever play it in like a. Like, I mean, that's assuming Cthulhu decks are going to be relevant anyway. But like,
It is a big assumption. No, not going to lie.
I feel like you could even build like a Cthulhu deck without Blade of Cthulhu, and it would still be fine. Like, I don't really feel like Blade of Cthulhu is like a auto include on anything. You know,
I feel like it's necessary. I feel like it's necessary in Rogue because Rogue doesn't have many ways to slow the game down as cards themselves, and they don't have much healing. So you need that elimination and that buff factor.
Rogue also doesn't have many specific Cthulhu buff cards, like, say, Druid. Druid has quite a bit of them.
Mm-hmm.
If you do this on an 8/8, your Cthulhu's getting swole real fast. So this is very in-game card, but I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah.
All right, the next card I get... Oh, you want to say something else?
On a scale of like 1 through 5 to give this card a rating in my book, I mean, that card is like a 2, bro. I don't think it's good.
That's really low.
Really?
I wouldn't run a Cthulhu Rogue. I mean, I don't think anyone would run a Cthulhu Rogue.
I mean,
yeah.
You have Shadow Step.
You have Shadow Step to bounce it. You have draw power to get your Cthulhu in your hand.
Yeah, exactly.
You have multiple, like, I don't know. This is the one
card
that
life is a Rogue gonna have in turn 9 to really make that even worth doing?
30 life. Everyone
no Rogue's gonna have 30 life.
I mean, you also got
in a slow format.
You also gotta consider Shadowcaster, which if you play Blade of Cthulhu,
Shadowcaster, super godlike. You're right.
Then you play Shadowcaster, you have a 1 mana assassinate that gives your Cthulhu stats.
Right.
Like, so when you think about rogues now, you have to think about Shadowcaster and what comes after that, you know?
I mean, like Brand plus Shadowcaster plus a bunch of still a 2.
Still a 2? Alright.
Well, he must really just like his card.
When we get to Shadowcaster, I'll explain. Because Shadowcaster has to be on your list.
Yeah,
Shadowcaster is definitely on my list. Alright, so the next card I have is Yasharaj. This card is going to be amazing if the meta is super slow, which I anticipate it is. It's a 10/10. At the end of your turn, it brings out a random minion from your deck. It's just tempo. Like, it just brings in stats and board presence.
I mean,
unlike a lot of other cards.
10, so already looking at the mana, it's already like super balanced.
It's already good.
On top of
bringing in another potential. I mean, it's like the Wet Dream scenario, but if this thing brings in Deathwing, I mean, that's craziness, right?
If it brings in Deathwing, you don't get Battle Cry.
You don't get Battle Cry.
If it brings a new Deathwing,
so you'd have to remove. You have to remove.
No. The Death Rattle battle. Deathwing that brings another dragon.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's good, but are
yeah,
you really going to run?
Yashiraj is perfect for Death Rattle. Yeah.
Yeah. But
really
Yashiraj could also bring in. I mean, as long as Yashiraj doesn't bring in like a 2 or 3 drop, I mean, it's gonna have a lot of value. I mean, and it's an every turn thing that it's immediate threat. You have to get rid of it because it's gonna keep doing it. It's like your Sarah, where you keep getting value turn after turn, but it does thin out your deck, so you have to think about it like that.
I feel like Varian's a good analog for this card, but Varian gives you a more immediate effect.
I mean,
Yashiraj probably won't last 3 turns, where Varian always gets you 3 cards regardless, and he costs 2 less.
Varian also has the problem of like Varian being super overrated from last set. Because everyone thought Varian was going to be amazing.
I mean, 7/7
he also
played the cards, but it's 10 mana. 10 mana.
Varian also came in a very fast meta though.
I mean,
Varian probably better now.
Yeah, he'd probably be better now, but at the same time, I think Yashiraj. I'm not a huge fan of Yashiraj. I like the effect, but at the same time, there's a lot of what ifs.
That's the old gods, man. A lot of wet dreams, a lot of whispers.
I mean, for all this hype for Yashiraj, I mean, people must be, losing their mind over Aviana and all the Aviana synergy we're gonna have.
Yeah,
exactly. Exactly. That's what I feel about that card, Yashiraj. Okay,
I mean, we'll see. You definitely, he definitely could be one of those cards. All right, so the next we got Hammer Twilight. I don't think there's any. Thinking about this
it's godlike. Next,
this card is insane. 5 mana, 4/2 weapons, so it's almost on par with True Silver Champion and Deathbite, which are like the great weapons of the game. But this has Death Rattle, 4/2 elemental. So even if it gets oozed, Harrison, doesn't matter. You get a 4/2 minion on the board.
Still get value.
There's no. When you play this card, you're getting great tempo no matter what. Like it's
can't silence weapons.
No.
It's a great card. I mean, it's just Shaman asserting the D. This set, Shaman has some of the best cards.
Shaman's time to shine,
and they're shining. They're shining bright. I don't understand. I figured this would be This should be the preset, lore wise. No. But no, it's all about shamans, baby.
Okay. It's gonna be about shamans, in my opinion.
It should be about priests, but it won't be because shamans got all the best cards.
Speaking of shaman, the next card is Halaziel the Ascendant. This guy, 5 mana 4/6.
5 mana 4/6 already has good stats.
It's missing 1 health from being perfect stats for that mana curve.
Right.
Whenever you deal spell damage, it heals you for that much. So 8 mana, you play this man. You play Thunderstorm or Lightning Storm, you're getting very much healing, a lot of healing.
I didn't think about Lightning Storm just now. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, that's the good. It's the board clear and re-heal.
Think about Crackle. That's beyond. You don't even need to run Crackle with him.
Who cares about Crackle? Just Lightning Storm.
Lightning Storm, exactly. Like
what is it? An Elemental Fury or whatever?
Elemental Destruction.
Elemental Destruction.
It's basically a full heal.
You might heal yourself for like 30.
I'm about to die.
We're back. He's Reno.
He's
that's 2 cards, but
Reno, but you can run doubles. What a nice guy.
He fills a key part in Shaman, which Shaman doesn't have reliable healing. Their best healing is Healing Wave, and that is still iffy because you need to run big cards to get Healing Wave to be effective.
I mean, this is
always going to work if you have the spells accordingly.
And the 5 slot isn't very competitive. There's not a lot of good 5 drops anymore with a lot of old cards getting cut out.
Yeah.
I mean, with Hammer Twilight, you have to Hammer Twilight was this guy. You got 2 5 drops right there. Good to go.
Right, and that'll fill your 5 cards with 3 cards.
Still have Doom Hammer. Didn't get nerfed.
Yeah, you're right.
Doom Hammer got overload, man.
But let's say you don't have a spell with this man. He's still good.
Yeah.
He's still good.
Every time.
He's still gonna trade effectively with that 6 health. It's a great card. All right, next we got Shadowcaster. I know Richard wants to talk about this one.
Shadowcaster, my man's. It's not even my card, and I want to talk about it.
All right, let me say what it does. Shadowcaster, Battlecry. Choose a friendly minion. Add a 1/1 copy to your hand that costs 1. Combos. Max amount of combos.
All I can tell you is We're gonna drop a beat with Emperor. All right, he's gonna come out, drop a beat. He's gonna reduce mana. I'm gonna shadow caster him. I'm gonna have multiple of him. I'm gonna pull that back. I'm gonna have everything out, and then the combos begin. All right, the
combos some insane
begin.
Combos we're not even gonna be able to think about until we actually start playing the game.
Right? The experimentation.
I mean, his body is still super solid. Like he doesn't have that great a stat. 4/4 for 5, kind of bad, but his battle cry more than makes up for it.
Strong.
Super strong. I think Rogue would be great. You are. This is in fact a female card.
I mean, I guess
it is.
I can't tell. All I know is whenever I play it, someone's getting fucked.
All right. So what do we got next? Oh, this man, Master of Evolution. Battle cry: transform my friendly minion into a random one that is 1 cost. Let me give you a scenario.
Cost
okay.
1 more.
You play Tuskar Totemic on 3. You trade into something. You has 1 health left. It turns into a 4-drop, full health.
Now you have 2 4-drops. You have a Yeti.
You could have a Yeti. You have 2 4/4s. I mean, this card screams value.
Yes.
Like, it's kind of insane. But this card is only effective when you have things on the board. It is a 4/5, so it's a Yeti in and of itself.
Yeah, it's already Yeti. Already beats Yeti.
I mean, this card's crazy.
It's crazy. The only time you're gonna have trouble is it has the same weakness that like the evolve card itself has. When you play it with 1/1s, they have a chance of becoming the what's the name of that mob? The Doomsayer that just kills your whole. That's the only downside.
Yeah, I mean, Doomsayer could always pop out of a totem if you play it on it. That is a risk. Waiting. That is a risk you are taking.
That is a risk you're taking.
And we have seen Doomsayers pop out of Shredders not too often. So.
But I mean, for me, it happens all the time.
It happens in tournament to me multiple times.
It's like, it's only a 5% chance, but for me, I have had it happen Hearthstone, that means it's a 50% chance.
I've had it on the other sides where I won because they got a Doomsayer out of their Shredder. So.
Oh man, that must be nice.
It was nice. All right, so the next card we got is Shadow Strike. This card's crazy. Okay, 3 mana, deal 5 damage to an undamaged character.
I mean, it just kills it, but
3 mana kills any.
It's like
pretty much most 5
2
drops.
less mana assassinate, right?
Most 4, 5 and under drops.
Yeah, 5 and under, it will kill most of them. Like big tempo swings. I mean, prep Shadow Strike, 0 mana, you kill 0 whatever.
Mana removal.
I mean,
I think it's okay.
You think it's okay?
It's kind of boring. It's really cool.
It is boring.
It's just backstabs Big Brother. Ooh.
Oh, it definitely is backstabs Big Brother. Yeah, it's the daddy of all backstabs.
Daddy backstab.
But it fills a void that Rogues didn't really have, especially since they're losing Blade Flurry for that board clear.
I mean, they didn't lose Blade Flurry. It just kind of sucks now.
No, Blade Flurry is dead to me. Okay, I deleted it. It's gone. I don't have it anymore. I'm done. Give me that dust.
Delicious dust.
Delicious dust.
I'll take that.
You should have waited till they changed it.
They did.
Did they change? They did. Oh man.
Yeah.
It just sucks.
Time to go get some dust.
I mean, rip Oil Rogue forever.
I mean, it's not gonna be Oil Rogue. It's gonna be like other rogues.
We can't even speculate on what kind of rogues there are.
Right? We need to play.
It's so crazy. Shut up. Man.
The beauty of an expansion.
So, exactly. All right. The next card we got is Eternal Sentinel.
Oh, another shaman card.
Oh, look at that.
Card.
Oh, look what it does though. It's a 2. It's a 2 mana 3/2 that battle cry unlocks your overloaded mana crystals. Oh, look, a problem just got solved real quick.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a scenario, and you tell me how dumb this is, okay? Turn 3, you play Feral Spirits. Turn 4, Eternal Sentinel. Oh, we got our mana back. We're good to go. I've never been able to do that with Shaman except for Lava Burst. Or not Lava Burst, rather. Lava
Shock.
Lava Shock, rather. Yeah, but this gets you something on the board.
Lava Shock, what a body.
The whole plan is coming together with Shaman, where it's just like a perfect storm of value, honestly. It's crazy. Alright, so we got our next card is obviously the old one himself, Cthulhu.
Oh, man. The oldest old one.
This man
It's actually amazing.
He is amazing. Battlecry.
If the game is slow enough for you to build him up and have him come out and do his Battlecry, oh my god.
The thing about all the Cthulhu cards, they give him buffs. Because when you buff this card, it buffs him in your deck. And when you play him, it deals 1 damage to a random enemy minion. Or enemy, rather.
Enemy, yeah.
So you can buff this card up to as much as you want. I mean, sky's the limit with this card. So this is definitely a finisher, but this is a very late game card.
It could just end the game.
Oh well, it could just end the game. Yeah.
Now my question here is, say you play him and then you bounce him and you play him again. Does he keep those buffs from that one battle cry? Or is it just like one instance of buffs for that battle cry? That's my real question.
I want to say it refreshes because it refreshes on death. Like if you use the card to bring him back from the graveyard, he goes back to a 6/6. So I want to say you play him, he comes back to a neutral state because he's not buffed. Because I don't think the battle cry can stack twice.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point.
It's not as good as we thought it was.
Not as good as we initially thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a great point.
So, a good old 4 out of 5. If it's slow, 5 out of 5.
4 out of 5, Richard. This
Man,
it's not like you can buff Cthulhu by not playing cards. Like you'll be doing they won't be sitting at 30 when you drop Cthulhu. They'll be sitting at like 18.
I mean, all the easily Cthulhu cards have very, very high value, and I think they did that on purpose.
I don't believe like I'm not saying he's not come out and do his job and just kill you, because if we get to turn 10 and you buffed out Cthulhu all hell and back and you drop him, I deserve to die. I just don't think the game is going to be slow enough to allow someone who's built around Cthulhu to get to that point and still win and drop him. Like, I think they'll die at like turn 8. You know,
but turn 10, honestly, like, I mean, I play slow meta decks, of course, but the turn 10 is a lot faster than you think.
It definitely is.
Like, if you have Cthulhu in your hand and you hit 10, like, that's probably GG if you're playing a Cthulhu deck.
I mean, this is a big difference that me and you, John, have with Richard, where he thinks the meta is going to be a lot faster, and we'll touch on this a little bit later. But yeah, I mean, he's looking at it through a different lens than we are.
Yeah, I mean, which is fair.
So we're going through my last card, which is Mire Keeper.
Also, not to cut out the Mire Keeper, Cthulhu is going to be trash in Arena. Terrible. Never play him ever.
No Cthulhu cards can be played in Arena. They're not. You can't draft them.
Don't do it.
None of them can be drafted.
Yashiraj,
except for the one.
Yashiraj would be all right.
Yashiraj can be drafted in Arena. All right, so my final card is Mire Keeper.
Okay.
This is what Druid needed. They made up the Druids with this card.
They need a 4-drop really bad.
They gave him another 4-drop. You said choose one card, summon a 2/2 slime, or gain an empty mana crystal. Very flexible.
5 stats
bodies.
for 4 if you want, with 2 different bodies or additional mana.
Or you could just curve out.
Yeah, right. That's pretty good.
Hey, this ramp, I mean, Ram Druid's coming back.
Yeah, it gives you the choice.
Pretty good.
It gives you the choice between like token body Druid, where you can still run Force of Nature and like still do some stuff, or you can just go traditional Ram Druid and just go straight to turn 6. I think it's beautiful.
Savage Wars.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know anybody that's gonna keep their Force of Nature. That's 400 dust.
Just enchant that.
No, I keep it.
You're keeping it?
Glad it's gone.
Yeah.
John, you're crazy. I don't know about that.
That's why I'm here.
I want all the new cards, man.